to Fast Forward Future with your host, Henry Holmes. And I am co host, Devric Taylor. This is something new that we're trying to be introducing everything. So, welcome to Fast Forward Future. Let's go.
Anyway, yes, guys, welcome to episode like 6. We been a little bit inactive. We are not gonna apologize for that because we got big boy shit going.
We got a lot of shit going on, man.
So Devric, what you been up to, baby? What you been up to, Wody?
There's a lot going on. I mean, working, obviously, still playing music. I play in 2 bands now, so that's a lot of work.
Let's talk about that.
Okay.
Holding them daisies. Holding them little daisies.
Man, holding the daisies, boy. Yeah.
The ball holding them little daisies.
I'm the ball holding them daisies.
The little ball holding them little daisies.
Yeah, we started that band actually a couple years ago.
A couple
years ago, we were doing a little bit, and
you didn't tell me about this.
Well, it was just a jam thing.
So we got secrets now.
Yeah.
So we got secrets now.
Yeah.
That's what we doing.
Yeah.
That's how we run it.
I had to keep it secret.
That's how we running it.
I guess so. I guess so.
All right, that's cool.
But yeah, we just a jam thing, and then we started writing songs, and then we were doing this without a bass player for a long amount of time, and then we ended up getting Cody to come play
Who's
bass.
Cody? I don't know him.
Cody is really one of Aaron's friends that he grew up with out in Morgan City, in that area. He played bass in a band called Belgrove.
Oh, I didn't know Aaron was from Morgan City.
Yeah.
The Mo City Don.
The Mo City Don. But yeah, they're from around that area, and I think I don't know for sure. I don't know like the backstory. I might have to ask them about all this. But I know that Mick and Cody lived together for a little while and worked together for a little bit. So like they all kind of knew each other previous to doing all this, and like Cody was he was in another band, so I don't think he really had a lot of time for us to do this until he ended up not being in that band anymore, and then he was like, "Yeah, let's do it."
TS. And then Mayrunner, what y'all got running?
This May. We're finishing our 3rd album, or wrapping. Well, we're not wrapping it up just yet, but we've got all the songs. We're doing the rehearsals right now for it.
What's it called?
I don't know yet.
Nah, I like that.
Man, shut up. We don't have a album title currently.
No working title. We don't know yet.
We did have a working title for a minute, and it was called "Who I Am and Who I Want to Be."
I like that.
So that was the working title.
Project Exodus.
But we've been doing some show. We just played AOC recently.
That's what's up.
You know, funny enough, we were gonna talk about some memories. We played AOC in like 2013, 2014. Do you remember this?
I do. Yeah, I do. And they shit on every plan we had for that.
Did they really?
Kind of.
I don't remember a lot from it. All I remember is like we had an audience there. My family showed up.
I had some people show up.
And we were not prepared whatsoever.
Yeah, kind of. But a big part of that too was us having it was a different bass player.
Yeah, we had a different guy playing with us at the time.
But also the sound wasn't that good.
Yeah,
and so at the time, because that wasn't my first time recording something over there. At the time, it was like, I'm not gonna say they were notorious for it, but like if you were in a band and you went like on TV over there, there's like a strong chance that like whatever audio you got from that wasn't gonna be listenable.
Our thing only aired that one time, and we never got anything back from it. and we ended up hanging out with him this time, and I forgot to ask. I was like, hey, we did this thing in like 2014. Would you be able to find? Well, they've had Coleman's from 2014. So they might have had Coleman. So they had his from back then whenever he did a solo thing. So I was like, do you have anything for the Sunday school kids in 2014?
You go over there, you run up in that bitch and give me the codes.
Give me the codes. And I need to see. They're supposed to be sending me the stems and stuff like that. And I'm going to try to mix it. So try my hand at it. But other than that, we finished out my freshman year of college recently.
Damn. I don't have $1 on me. I got $1 in my room.
It's fine.
I'll get it later.
But we
I'll get it later. I'm giving out dollars.
Don't give it out.
Looking good. Uncle give you $1.
My grades were looking way better than I thought they were gonna look. That's for sure.
Well,
I finished out the semester two B's,
Schoolboy D,
2 B's and 2 C's. Didn't really want the C's to happen. I wanted all B's and A's and stuff, but I was. Biology kicked my ass, and I was like, all right, had to get that C. All right, bro, you can
Schoolboy D.
Schoolboy D.
That's what's up, though. Yeah, biology sucks.
Yeah, biology was very difficult for me.
And the mitochondria is the powerhouse
of a cell. It is. I learned that recently. But we're walking into my sophomore year.
His sophomore effort.
My sophomore effort of college. Something I ain't never did before.
You ain't never did that before.
I ain't never did that before. I took your advice though.
What?
You told me to take geology, so I took it.
Man.
I took geology this semester.
It's just rocks, dog. Like you can't fuck up rocks.
Yeah, my girl wasn't a fan of geology. I think she had some issues with some rocks.
I don't know. That sounds like a little prejudice thing.
I don't know. Maybe
you prejudice against rocks because you got different kind of rocks. You got sedimentary.
Yeah.
Igneous.
Yeah. And you got more that we're gonna come up with. Yeah, the other ones.
There's the other ones. There's the other ones.
They got cumulus. That's clouds.
Molten rocks.
Molten rock.
You got Dwayne
the Rock.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of different. We got boulders.
Balboa.
Rocky Balboa.
Dennis.
Ooh, Rocky Dennis.
Anyway,
but that's all what's been up with me pretty much lately. Also, I got like a little studio type of situation going on, like for me to record demos in. So I've been getting more into mixing and mastering and that kind of thing. So that's been a little side thing that I've been getting into lately. So
look out for Devric Taylor, the Bedroom EP. The
bedroom EP, yeah, it's coming out soon. Bedroom pop
song that I wrote in my bedroom. I wrote this song up in my bedroom. That's gonna be on there.
All right, whatever. What if I try to bring back? Actually, I have been. I've been like going over like older material and like trying to re-record it with my new setup and stuff like that. Doesn't hit the way I thought it would. So
I think instrumentation is everything. I think some of those songs that we were doing could just benefit from an overhaul and arrangement.
Yeah, I think. I mean, it's very very simple stuff, but it's like
because if you remember, man, back in the gap, especially like that second little batch of songs you was writing, I was trying to add organ or keyboard to everything and like make everything big.
Well, and that second batch was much better than the first batch. And it tends to happen like that, where it's just I have my practice run with like 12 songs, and then that's usually going to be scrapped, and then I go for another 12 songs, and those are the ones we keep.
Yeah.
What you been up to?
That shit, you heard me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Lil Woody really just been calling it, like, you know, staying in the cut, you know what I'm saying? Like, staying out the way. Like, I'm not trying to really fuck with nobody, you hear me? Like, But you know, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you.
If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you.
Sing it good, sing it good.
I stick a lagat in Lagubin.
But no,
You're my young goot.
yeah. Yeah, man. I just been kind of chilling. New Natives is gonna be working on our album. We're gonna do like one of our first recording sessions next week or week after next, I think.
Where y'all going?
Here.
You doing it here?
We'll do it here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. I've been, talking to Trevor. Really, Trevor's gonna help me do a lot of it. We got the material, we got the equipment, and that's the thing. I've been buying equipment for years. I got some fire microphones, and it was just one of those things. Like, do I want to go do this at a studio, or do I want to do it in a space to where I can have almost like complete and total control over scheduling, over how the final product sounds? Because if I do it myself here, I can sit with it for as long as I want.
Right.
And I'm not going to have that time constraint or that money constraint either. Because it's not like I'm trying to get Trevor to do it for free. He's not going to do it for free. We're going to pay that man because he's good at what he does. But yeah, so we could do a lot of it here from Lafayette with Love.
That's the name of it?
Yeah, that's what we're going to call it.
Okay.
It's kind of like we're doing this postcard theme. As far as it being conceptual in nature, I don't know a whole lot about that. I wanted to because I want everything I do to be conceptual. But if it's conceptual thematically and not necessarily telling a story, I'm cool with that. I can rock with that.
Is it all instrumental?
Yeah. Yes. There's a small chance that one song might have vocals on it. But what we do is instrumental. We're looking to add vocals to some of our stuff in the future. We did a gig a while back at Green Room, and we played "Party" by Beyonce. And this dude, like in the middle of the song, like we were playing, I heard him belting the song out at the top of his lungs.
Damn.
And I gave him a mic. I grabbed the mic. I was like, here, and he came stand in front of us and like friggin' killed it, bro.
Hell yeah.
And so I was telling my guys, I'm like, man, we gotta spread out. Like we gotta branch out and start bringing this element to our shows because there's a lot more that we can do that we're really not doing. And yeah, we're a good brass band, but at the end of the day, bigger crowds aren't gonna want to see a band that doesn't have that type of diversity and like a singer, not for every song, but like to bring out a vocalist, even if it's different people for different songs, it's gonna make people a lot more interested in what we do. We played Festival International, and it was great, man. We had a good time. The crowd was insane. The street was on fire.
I bet.
We played a bunch of originals, and then we played a bunch of covers too. We shared the street with Soul Express from Opelousas. Shout out to Soul Express. But yeah, and then recently we were just talking about it. I just started playing drums with Julian Primo, and boy, it is an experience because the dude he works a lot, he gigs a lot, he does a lot of shows, and he has a lot of music, a lot of originals. So the first gig we played like 26 songs, all
original.
Some of them were covers, but I would say like out of 26, maybe 4 or 5 were original.
Damn.
4 or 5 were covers. I'm sorry, and I had about a month to learn all of that.
Yes,
and some of the rehearsals we had was like 4 hours.
Damn.
But But at the end of the day, I had a good time because I like playing blues. I like playing rock. It's heavy. It's fast. Some of it I get to do. I get to play like non-traditional stuff too. But it was cool. I made some money, and I got to play in it was Prairieville, I think it was.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought you were in Port Barry. It's Prairieville.
Where would I play in Port Barry?
I don't know.
Ain't nothing out there, brother. Ain't nothing out there.
We played at Port Barry one time.
We did? Mm-hmm. When?
This would have been. I have a.
You played me and you?
Yeah, we played it with Corey.
I don't remember that.
I remember this very well. We played out there with Yak. We played at a festival. And nobody fucking liked it. I remember this like very vividly. Let me see if I still have. Huh? Yeah. I'm gonna go check. I think I still have. You remember Yak?
That's the band that my boy Q was in, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, he was good.
Yeah.
He could sing and he could play. He played drums and sang. I think the thing I liked about him was the fact that like he played drums but played progressive rock,
Yeah.
but also could really sing.
Boom, found it.
You gonna show me this and is it gonna remind me?
It might. This was the flyer for it. We're not on the flyer, but this is the flyer for it.
I don't remember that. I'd have to see a video of us doing it.
I don't think we ever had it. This was May 28, 2014.
2014.
Yeah. So if that it was May 31st we were playing that. Yeah.
2014?
Yeah, 2014.
That was like the year before I graduated from college.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I remember it. I remember it because I remember it real well because I think we pulled out a cover last minute.
Were we doing All Star at the time?
No, this was way after that. We
was it
I'm
Hey
trying
Joe?
we
did that. We were doing that. We were doing that.
Oh God, I hate myself.
It wasn't bad.
It was terrible.
You didn't do
Hey Joe. I didn't even know the song that well. Like, I tried to pull it off.
You just kept singing the same verse.
Yeah, I didn't
and
know.
it was like,
I said I called her.
I was like, nobody's gonna know.
Well, I guess not. I didn't know the song that well.
Who's gonna know?
And
Nobody's gonna know.
We did Cashmere too.
I don't even
want to talk about that.
We wasn't playing it right though.
No, it's like you would think
We were just jamming on like that main like two parts.
you would think that like you would be able to not feel the same cringe that you felt. This is almost 20 years ago.
I mean, I don't give a shit.
I give a lot of shit. And I give too much.
I don't give a fuck.
But I remember we were in matching dress shirts for this.
Okay, that's cringe, kind of.
Yeah. I'm trying to bring back every memory that I can from it. We played a lot of originals, but I think we had a couple. We played "Beautiful Day" by U2. We played that.
I don't remember doing that.
Oh, you don't remember that?
No.
I remember.
I would remember playing "Beautiful Day."
I remember this very well.
It's a beautiful day.
Don't let it get away. Touch it. Take me to that other place.
That was my shit, though.
I love that song.
You remember when U2 put that freak ass album on everybody's fucking iPhones?
Literally talking about that the other day.
Freak ass album.
A friend of mine was just like, I liked U2 up until that moment. I was like, bruh, that album wasn't that bad.
He was naked on that.
What?
He was naked on the cover.
Not on the one they sent on iTunes. On the real album,
he wasn't completely naked on mine, but he was naked.
He had an old boy was wrapped around his waist.
Everybody was like, "Oh, that's gay."
Oh, that's gay. I don't like that. Ethan would have been like, "Man, that's gay. I don't know about that."
I didn't even care about the gay stuff. I just cared more about the fact that y'all put it on my phone. And I ain't want it.
And I listened to it and I almost fell asleep. Like, listen, I'm like, this ain't actually that. It's not that good. It's not that great, but yeah, it was like, and they made like like sequels to this. But yeah, I remember that.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, I finished another year of teaching. I think this is like year 10.
What?
Yeah, year 10. It sucked. It wasn't a good time. It sucked. But it is what it is. I'm gonna keep at it.
Yeah. Eventually, you're gonna be a principal somewhere.
Yeah, I do have that. Ed leadership, probably do like assistant principal or disciplinarian at some point, but I'm gonna give marching band and concert band the college try another year. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see what happens. Um, but I've been trying to do a good bit of gaming too, and that's one thing I want to talk about a little bit. Man.
There's a couple games I
Talk
have.
about games, man.
There's a couple games I have in my queue right now.
So let's do this. Let's do this.
Okay.
What are some of your formative gaming influences? Like some stuff you played when you was a kid that like
How young we talking? We talking like
you go as
10.
far back as you want to.
So the first formative game that I can think of off the top of my head, oh shit! I think everybody's gonna say Mario, but I think what made me get into playing games a little bit more was probably Donkey Kong Country.
Okay.
That was probably the game that I obsessed the most over. That and like Turtles in Time.
That's a good one.
Yeah, those were two games that like would made me like want to get more and more into it. And then whenever I got older, I was I had a PS2. I mean, I had a PlayStation, but I think my brother stole it. But I don't know. I can't. I'm not accusing him of it. I think that might have been. It's just one day it was there. Yeah, and we also had a Dreamcast that one day just showed up. So I don't know. I can't say. What was it? We had Ready to Rumble on there too, if you remember that game.
Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Oh, what's his name? Afro Thunder. Yeah. That was a cool game. Ready to Rumble was fire. Yeah. I got a Dreamcast right over there.
Yeah, so like with the Dreamcast, we had a Nintendo 64. I remember we had Donkey Kong 64 on there. We didn't have my cousin had Super Mario 64. We never owned Super Mario 64, but we had Donkey Kong 64 on there. I had this game called Wave Runner or Wave Rider, if you remember that game.
Wave Racer 64.
Is Wave Racer, yeah. So and remember Glover? I had the game Glover.
I remember Glover.
I had that game. I had me and my mom used to play a lot of Mario Party and this game that nobody fucking talks about. It was called Snowboard Kids.
I'm familiar with
it. We played the second one. They made two of them.
They did.
And me and my mom played the second one the most. We had Snowboard Kids and Snowboard Kids 2. And we played the shit out of that game. I remember the intro to Snowboard Kids 2. I remember that. But like whenever I finally got my hands, we played at my cousin's house. We would play like Rugrats. They had some games for like Rugrats.
Was it Rugrats in Paris?
And it wasn't Rugrats in Paris. It was like this it was like a Rugrats game with a bunch of mini games.
That's what they all were.
Okay, I guess it may have been Paris. It may have actually been Paris.
It might have. You never know. So it was for 64.
It was for PlayStation.
And you have to get like golden tickets.
I remember the most I remember from that game is
was the little Asian girl in the game.
I don't remember. I think
that was her name.
The only thing, it was her name. I don't remember if she was in the game. I do remember that there was like this thing that my cousin could never beat, and it was an Angelica mission, and she had to. It was like a foot race, and so like you had to beat the foot race, and my cousin could never beat it.
So yeah, I think that was the one where she was the main character, and she got lost in the mall or some shit.
That might have been it. That kind of rings a bell a little bit.
Because the one I asked you that because the one I played for Nintendo 64 also came out on PlayStation, and it was Rugrats in Paris, the movie, the game. I think that's how it is.
Yeah.
And it was basically a bunch of mini games, but you're in like this theme park, and you have to like go on certain rides. Each ride is a mini game. You beat the game and you earn tickets, and then you earn enough tickets to be able to do the last mini game, which is fighting Reptar.
It's kind of ringing a bell. Ringing a bell.
But it was fun. It was fun as fuck. But for me, growing up, so most of my consoles up until like I was like, I don't know, 10 or 11. Most of the shit I played on was like borrowed because I had older cousins that lived with us. And most of the consoles that I had were consoles that were purchased for them that they just didn't play anymore because they were. Excuse me. Yeah. they were teenagers, but they were like a little bit older. So, girls a lot of times, once they reach a certain age, they don't really, well, at least back in the 90s and 2000s, once girls reached a certain age, they didn't really care about video games anymore. Because I know for my sister, it was like a hard cutoff. Like once she turned 12,
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'd be like, man, you want to play a game? She'd be like, no. And I'm like, oh, all right.
That other shit you got to do? Okay.
Yeah, at the time it was like watch. Well, we didn't have BET, but it was like watch UPN and like get on blackplanet.com.
I don't remember that.
Black Planet was like a social media website that predated MySpace.
Wow, I didn't know that.
But it was supposed to be only for black kids, black teens.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And so she used to be all on that shit. And I remember she got into like press on nails and all kind of bullshit.
Oh, just growing up.
Yeah. So, she didn't do the video game stuff with me anymore. But I had the first console I ever had was a Super Nintendo. SNES.
Yeah, same. Well, we had an NES because my mom liked to play video games, so I think she had the NES.
My mom played Pac-Man.
Mom was a beast.
My mom was ridiculously good.
Yeah, and Galaga.
And so my mom, she did the reverse controller hold, like you hold the joystick like this instead of like this. It's like this between two fingers, and that's how my mom held it. And like I remember we'd go wash clothes sometimes at a laundromat in New Orleans before we had when our machine was broke or whatever, and she would just play Pac-Man the whole time. And like there were times where the clothes would be done, and I'm like, all right, can we go? And she's like on level fucking, like I don't even know, like 20, 30 of Pac-Man, just whipping ass.
Yeah.
I've never been able to get past like the second or third cut.
It's hard, man.
It gets crazy.
It's hard.
But the very first game I remember playing like in any like great level of detail was Super Mario World.
Okay, yeah.
And then after that, Super Mario, I forgot the name of it. Super Mario All Stars.
Oh yeah, I remember All
collection,
Stars,
which had 3 in it.
Yeah, it had almost every one of them that had been out at that time on SNES.
I also had The Lion King for Super Nintendo.
What a game!
Which as a kid, like nobody told me that like it was hard.
Hard as shit.
It was super hard.
Still hard.
And I learned why they did that. They did it because of game rentals.
Oh yeah,
they wanted you to rent the game for longer. So Virgin, who made that game, they would like make it harder so kids spend more time with it. And they ended up accidentally making one of the most brutal kids games of all time. X-Men, some apocalypse.
Okay, yeah. I thought you were about to say something else.
It was a side scroller,
I remember that.
up. It was good, but it was also pretty hard.
I thought you were gonna say X-Men and Spider-Man Arcade.
No. And then Kirby Dreamland, I think it was.
Oh, I never played any of the early Kirby games.
They're pretty good. So something I found out the other day too. The power that Kirby is known for, he did not have in his first game.
Which is like the sucking things in?
To steal powers.
Yeah,
he could suck stuff up, but he would just shoot it back out.
Oh, okay. Like he didn't manifest the power.
No, he couldn't take any powers, so that was crazy. But then I ended up getting a Nintendo 64, which was technically kind of like still a hand-me-down. It was purchased, I think, from my older cousins, but they never, ever played that shit. Mm-hmm. And so it got to a point where it was just mine. And Donkey Kong 64, I got it. But because you mentioned it, I was going to bring it up. I was going to say, so you must have had the expansion pack then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the red expansion pack?
Because it ships with the game.
Yeah, it does.
And it was made specifically for that game.
It was.
Because it needed extra memory that the system didn't have.
That is a myth, actually. I don't know the real story behind it, but it is a myth that it needed the expansion pack.
Well, I also heard there was like a workaround for a glitch, too. I heard that.
I heard that, too. I can't remember what the real story is, but I watched this show on YouTube. It's called What Happened. And it'll talk about like different like stories of games, and like they brought up that expansion pack thing in that game. But I did have the expansion pack because like you couldn't play it without it.
I couldn't. Yeah. And so I had the game, but I didn't have the expansion pack, so I couldn't play it until I got one. GoldenEye. I had GoldenEye.
I do remember having. I remember having GoldenEye, and I remember having Mission Impossible.
Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. I had that one. So I was lucky that as a kid, especially for 64, a lot of the things that I should have had, like a lot of the big hits I had. I didn't get Super Mario 64. I never got that one. But I had Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, and then that Rugrats in Paris game I mentioned.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me get you one. WCW NWO Revenge.
Oh yeah. I know that one.
Oh my God.
My cousin had that one.
Oh my fucking God.
What a
that game
game.
was so so good.
What a game.
So nasty.
We had WWF Warzone as well.
That was good. Yeah. No Mercy was good.
No Mercy was good.
So I gotta say, and that was back during the Acclaim era when Acclaim was making those.
Mm-hmm.
Acclaim was fire, dog. And then you get disappointments like what was it? WWE 20.
I didn't play that one.
20 was pretty bad, and I think 25 wasn't that good either.
I didn't play those. I didn't play anything until I didn't play any WWE games again until GameCube came around, and I was the game Day of Reckoning.
Day of Reckoning was good.
I played Day of Reckoning 1 and 2. Those were really, really good. I mean, obviously SmackDown versus Raw, those games.
So you had a PlayStation 2, right?
I had a PlayStation 2, but I was much more into the GameCube than I was my PlayStation.
I don't know. I would say I ended up leaning more towards the PS2 because I had a GameCube first. I think the GameCube was the first actual console that was purchased for me.
Yeah, same.
But my nanny, she bought that for me, and I ended up getting Super Mario Sunshine, which is good.
Oh, it's
so
one of the greatest games of all time.
Luigi's Mansion I played.
My cousin had Luigi's Mansion, and we only ended up getting the GameCube because my cousin had one, and she had Luigi's Mansion. I couldn't get it because it had ghosts and stuff in it, so I couldn't get it. But what I could get was the Jimmy Neutron game.
Oh shit!
I had a Jimmy Neutron game, and I got Wario World. Those were the first two games.
Okay, Wario World was pretty lit.
Yeah, those are the first two games that I had gotten for it, and then I got a little older. And I got the Herbs Sims in the City. You remember that?
That was cool. I had that.
Yeah, I had the Herbs. I had
you had NBA Street Volume
2. Yeah, boy, did I have NBA Street Volume 2.
I know you had that.
Yeah, I know because I had let you borrow it.
Because I still have it.
No, you didn't. You gave it back to me.
Oh well, I have somebody else's now. Then
it's all scratched up. I can't never play it.
Yeah,
but
I have a copy of that. I also have
hit you with some game breakers, boy.
Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes.
I never played Sonic Heroes.
It was the one where you would play as a team of 3.
Okay, I remember
and
this
you would
game.
Press a button to switch.
And it would rotate
depending on what you needed to do.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh man, dude, you making me like
Sonic Adventure Battle 2.
I didn't have it.
It was good.
I didn't have any Sonic.
So Sonic
games.
Adventure 2 is a Dreamcast game.
Yeah, I know that.
So which that's one thing I like the GameCube for because it was a really good space to remake a lot of those GameCube games. I mean Dreamcast games.
Because Sega became a developer,
right?
Yeah.
And they did it with Xbox a little bit too because Jet Set Radio got released for Xbox.
I didn't play Jet Set Radio,
but I think it was like a sequel to Jet Set Radio Future.
Okay, man, like Street Volume 2, I played a lot. I played for my PS2, I played The Matrix Path of Neo.
Oh yeah!
So I had that game.
That game was like playing it now because I played it on an emulator recently. It sucks. It kind of sucks.
It's not the greatest game.
It's not a very polished game, but damn, it's fun.
It was so fun to play.
The bullet time was good. The parkour,
motion, yeah.
For living in a time where games didn't really have parkour like that in it, it worked well. The fighting was good. Oh yeah.
Path of Neo, that was the game, man. I'm trying to think of some more games because I mean I had like football games and stuff that I would play, and I played honestly. So for my GameCube, the first 2 Spider-Man movie games.
Yes.
I still have them.
I
still have them. Spider-Man 2 specifically. I played those games like religiously. I played them all the time. I would get games here and there. I can't remember every game, but like the games that I did play a lot of were the Spider-Man games and NBA Street. I played a lot.
I played the first 3D Spider-Man game on PlayStation 1.
Which was Mysterio's Revenge?
No. You think the second one, Electro,
Electro. Yeah,
That was
that's
the
what I was
second one.
thinking of. Electro. Yeah,
and those were art. Those were good games.
I had the second one. Yeah,
Uh,
Electro's Revenge. I think it was it called Electro's Revenge.
something like that.
Yeah, I remember that game was awesome.
And like anytime I think of like PS2, GameCube sports games, I think of EA.
I'm forgetting the most classic game that I played religiously at that time.
Def Jam Vendetta.
I did like Def Jam, but Def Jam Vendetta was a great game. Def Jam 5 in New York was pretty good.
No, Fight for New York was the best.
Yeah,
Vendetta was like too slow.
I liked Fight for New York a lot. I
for New
played
York was the
probably
best.
the most, but the Tony Hawk games. I played the Tony Hawk games religiously.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to be like, what games did I play? Like, I played the Tony Hawk games like all the time.
I think 4 was my first one.
4 was my favorite
It's the best one.
outside of American Wasteland.
Really?
I was a huge fan of that game.
So people didn't like Wasteland because when it came out, it
said no loading.
It was marketed on no loading,
and it's
like,
loaded.
but who the fuck cares? Who cares?
It was like the first open world like skate game. But like when you went through the portal, there was a slight load, and then
you know how people are.
Yeah.
People, when you say open world, they mean no loading screens. To me, if you say open world, I mean that it's one interconnected world, loading screen or not.
Yeah.
If I can like walk from this place to this place, and there's a loading screen in between it, that's open enough for me.
Yeah, I can get from this spot, and get into LA, and get into this place or whatever.
I liked Underground.
The first 2 Underground games.
The first one, it was the first one I got, and like it's crazy because people didn't like 2 that much, which I get it because the story.
This is the BAM and
the the story for 1 was better. Like
it was more of a story.
It was more like rooted in reality.
Yeah, like the second one was like it was just some jackass shit.
World Tour of Destruction. Yeah, it was literally an episode of.
It was just some jackass shit. Yeah.
But I still enjoyed it. That was a cool game. Street Fighter Alpha 3 for PlayStation. I played a lot of that.
Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks.
Okay. Of course, you got your Super Smash Brothers, all your Legend of Zeldas, Grand Theft Autos.
I had 3 in Vice City. Still have it.
I recently just beat Vice City.
I the only other Grand Theft Auto game I have is 5.
I think the only one I owned San Andreas and Vice City at one point.
I didn't play San Andreas. I ended up getting we got 3 in Vice City from Eric Landry.
I remember when 4 came out. It came out on a day where I had choir rehearsal at church, and I remember my mom was like, when you leave school, we're going to go to the store, we're going to pick up your game. I'm like, yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And so we went pick it up, but then she was like, but you got choir rehearsal, so you got to go to church. And you can't play it until after you get home from church. I go to choir rehearsal, and like as soon as rehearsal's over, I like run out the door, and I run straight home. And on a school night, I stayed up on GTA 4 all night.
Damn.
And like people don't talk, like you don't hear people talk a whole lot about how online was a thing for GTA 4.
Yeah.
And it was fun.
I never played the online, but
I did quite a bit.
I played a little bit of GTA 4. I had it whenever I was in I had moved in with some friends of mine when I was like 18, and they had a bunch of the expansion games, like the Ballad of Gay Tony and Liberty City Stories. Yeah, I played those, and then I played Grand Theft Auto 4 at that time. I don't have a lot of memories from it because also at that same time, probably one of my most favorite games of all time dropped, and that was Batman Arkham City. So like,
I thought you were gonna say LA Noire.
Oh no, LA Noire dropped in 2009. Oh no, in 2011. I didn't get to LA Noire until I was like 19, so that would have been 2012. So it would have been about a year after it had come out. I didn't get to it, but I had this is whenever you were working at Blockbuster. Mm-hmm. I came into Blockbuster because I didn't have a job, and so my grandma was like, "It's $20," and I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go to Blockbuster with my $20." And I went over there and I rented out a Max Payne 3 and LA Noire, and I didn't even touch Max Payne 3.
Even though Max Payne 3 is pretty good.
It's pretty sick, but I didn't even touch Max Payne. I just played L.A. Noire, and became my favorite game of all time.
L.A. Noire was on point at the time.
And it's looked at as a bad game, by the way. I don't understand why.
I don't know. Some of it,
combat wasn't good, but that was
some of the outlets that I watch. I think give it the praise that it deserves. I think definitely they'll. I've heard people say that it hasn't aged well, and I completely get that. I do, because like if you look at the faces, they kind of uncanny valley now.
Well, I mean,
but at the time,
yeah, that's what you got to think about. Is at the time, I mean,
it was like holy crap.
We're talking about like the games now were built off of the technology of that.
Yeah. But no, at the time, I'm like, holy crap, that looks really good.
You can tell their facial features and shit like that. You could tell there were actors like you recognized.
I think what I would want Rockstar to do is to create a follow-up to that is actually open world.
Damn.
Because, well, I mean, even though it is open world, to experience the city in that game requires you to deviate from the mission that you're on.
Yeah.
Because there's never a point where you're not doing a mission.
Yeah. I mean, and like there's other missions, like side missions and shit like that.
Yeah, so you would have to deviate from what you're supposed to actually be doing.
Which is like actually never fun to do, because the thing for me is like I can't deviate because I'm so locked into what I'm doing, because it's like I'm trying to uncover pieces of this mystery.
And if I stop focusing on it for a second, like I'm gonna lose it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna forget, because like you have to remember little details. You have to remember so and so's name. Like I remember I had to go into this because I've replayed it recently, but I had to go into like this I don't know, it's like this print shop or whatever. I go into this print shop and there was a name I was supposed to be looking for, and I could not fucking remember the name because I went on a side mission. I'm like, fuck, what's his name?
So what you got? What do you have in your backlog right now?
Right. Oh, I got a bunch in my backlog, but like right now that I'm gearing up to play, it's a game called Control.
Well, you in for it.
So
I love Control.
So I got Control on the backlog. I got Prey on the backlog.
Which one?
The first one.
Like the
Prey, like 2017
with the Native American guy,
I don't
or the
know.
Asian dude.
I don't know yet.
So because there's two Preys, and I want to say they're made by the same studio, and they're kind of the same, but one is like a Native American dude on a spaceship, and then the other one is an Asian dude. So I think 2017 is the Asian guy.
Okay, I was like, you sure you're not talking about Turok? No, but
Turok, a dinosaur hunter.
But like I have Prey on the backlog, and then I have 007 on the backlog.
First Light. Oh, you ain't touched it yet?
I ain't touched it yet.
I ain't touched it yet either.
I got some other stuff too that I wanted to replay. What's that? Is one of the later Star Wars game, Jedi Survivor.
So good.
So I was like, I need to play that.
So you beat that one?
I haven't.
It's good.
So I have that on the backlog too. But also my girl's kid got a Switch too. So he has
you're lucky, Bob.
So he's been playing. I convinced her to get the Donkey Kong game.
Oh, Tropical Freeze?
No,
the name of it?
Bonanza.
Tropical Bonanza?
No, it's just Donkey Kong Bonanza.
That's the one, yeah, you smash up shit.
Yeah, and so
Tropical Freeze was for like Wii or some shit.
I don't know. I never heard of that one.
That's one of them.
But he got that, so I've been playing that when he's asleep, and also he. So she didn't know that she could trade in her Switch to get a Switch too, like just for trade-in value. So she kept the old Switch. So I took the old Switch, and I have like all my old games. I have the Mega Man X collection on there.
That's what's up.
I have a Kirby on there. I have Super Mario Odyssey on there, and I have
Super Mario Odyssey is the best one.
Well, dude, I've played that game, beaten that game multiple times. It's still an amazing game.
It's so good.
It's so fucking good. That and Mega Man X, Kirby. Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast.
Jedi Outlaw. No, not Jedi Outlaw. Star Wars Outlaws.
Yo, Star Wars Outlaws.
With that girl.
Yeah.
And the little animal thing. That
I remember
it was
that.
good. Some people weren't too happy with some of it, but it was one of those things, man. They just had to patch it and update it and change some stuff. I was talking to somebody the other day about video games now. And I think one thing that we're just going to have to start to kind of get comfortable with is the fact that now games will never be released in a finished state.
Yeah, because they can get away with it, yeah.
They could get away with it. just patch it later, bro. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
You know. Now, I do wish more studios would take care with the state they release games in, but I can deal with a game that started off bad and then ended up getting better at some point. But yeah, in my backlog, I got Persona 5.
Oh hell yeah!
So I played it, but it wasn't the royal version with all of the full story stuff in it. It was the first one that came out, the first version, and I'm at the very end of it. And that last boss, I think his name is like Yaldabaoth or something like that, and he's supposed to be God. Can't do it. Same with Dragon Quest 11. Got to the last boss, Morrigan. Can't beat him.
Damn.
But you know, a lot of those RPGs, man, like if you're not at the right level, it's not gonna happen. JRPGs are real tough about that.
Yeah. So you got to go grind.
You got to go grind. I played Dragon Quest, not Dragon Quest, Monster Hunter Stories, and that was pretty cool. It got the Pokemon element, the monster collection stuff going on with it. Recently, I beat a game from when I was a kid. I had always wanted this game when I was a kid, but could never get my hands on it. And finally, I just downloaded it, emulated it. Gun.
Yo, oh my God,
From
Gun.
Activision.
I remember Gun.
It's only 3 hours long, but and like it's funny because like every time, and I don't know what it is about people, but like when you mention to people that this game Gun set the precedent that would lead us to Red Dead Redemption, people are like, oh well, you forgot about Red Dead Revolver.
No.
Red Dead Revolver was very linear.
Yeah, very
Red
different.
Dead Revolver was separate levels.
And it was basically just like from what I remember, it was like challenges to shoot.
It was like a gallery shoot.
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption, a Gun, you got dropped into a world where you didn't have to do the main story. You could do whatever you wanted to, and it was an open world with no loading screens.
You know why? This was Activision's game to bounce out of the Tony Hawk world.
Yeah,
because they had been stuck making the Tony Hawk games for so long.
But Gun was fire.
But it wasn't enough to get them out.
No,
it wasn't enough to get another
But
title.
Gun was cold. The only criticism I have for it is the runtime. It's like 2 hours, 3 hours long. It's real short.
Yeah.
And so if you learn how to if you figure out how to shoot, because the last boss kind of hard, but if you figure out how to shoot, you don't have to spend too much time like earning upgrades and stuff like that. Like if you just learn how to shoot and how to hide, you'll be all right. You can finish the game. So I recently beat that. I recently played Mouse PI for Hire.
Don't know that one.
So it's based on the Steamboat Willie Mickey.
Oh, okay.
Public domain.
Yeah.
It's the black and white Rubber Hose cartoon first person shooter.
It's
a mouse detective.
That sounds very interesting.
It's pretty cool.
Okay.
A lot of cheese jokes in it.
Of course.
Like the alcohol is cheese. It's melted cheese. The drugs are powdered cheese. But like you got some people who did reviews on it. Though this game fucking sucks. It's too many cheese jokes. Yeah, what do you expect? It's a game about mice.
Dude,
why would you get mad at a game about mice with cheese jokes?
I'm getting really tired of like the criticism because I'm gonna say something that maybe because the rest of the sheep out here, yeah, I'm gonna say it. There's some sheep out here will condemn me for talking about how good this game was, even though it's widely talked shit upon. Gotham Knights. Had you ever played it?
I thought it was repetitive.
Didn't think it was repetitive.
I thought it was a little repetitive, but I thought it was good for what it was. I got bored with it.
The multiplayer is literally the best part of that game.
Yeah, I didn't hate it.
I can see where you can get bored single player, but like multiplayer, me and Courtney, like I have not that many hours, like 40 hours on the game, but like we played the shot 100%ed the whole thing. It was so much fun.
But to
play.
What the problem is with people. Right, and I'm gonna say this.
Say some shit about some FPS. Fuck you.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go on record saying this. I'm gonna probably piss some people off with it. But I don't give a care. I don't give a shit. All right, y'all gonna like it. Y'all gonna not gonna like it. All right, don't care. But I think that people people always need their expectations to be met, as opposed to like going into something with no expectations and being allowed to be surprised and happy with what they got. Because what did people expect with Gotham Knights?
It's gonna be Arkham.
That's what they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Arkham ain't nowhere in the name of the title of that game.
Not even the same universe.
It's not even supposed to be the same universe. All right? Because in this universe, Batman is dead.
Yes.
And it's his kids trying to figure out what the fuck they supposed to be doing. All right? Yeah, in this universe, Jason Todd is Red Hood. He's back.
Yes.
Ain't no Arkham Knight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's no Arkham Knight in this.
Which I gotta say, that was also one of the dumbest, stupidest video game twists of all time.
That reveal was so fucking lackluster.
Because we knew who it was from jump.
From jump, there's a fucking like in this game. There is already a blatant like tell that this is Jason Todd. There's a moment where you're like going through the memories of the Arkham Knight, and there's a part where he's sitting down in the chair and the Joker's beating him with the crowbar, and I'm like, okay, that's
so
Jason Todd.
Yeah,
this is Jason Todd, and then he does reveal like we're not supposed to know he's Jason Todd.
But the biggest problem I think people had with Gotham Knights was that they expected it to be more Arkham, and it wasn't. And like I don't think it was supposed to be. And I think because people felt that way, the studio didn't support it the way that they could and should have.
Right.
Because let's be real, how many patches and updates has that game gotten since it came out? Not a whole lot.
Yeah, not a ton.
They did improve some quality of life stuff, but like had people gave it a chance, I felt like they would have invested in and put some money into it. You know what I'm saying?
It was a good game. It was a well put together game. I really loved it. I think the same thing about Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. I think that one's
really. I haven't played that one yet.
I think that one's unjustly shit on. I think that's what the people wanted, and they heard that Kevin Conroy was going to be doing the voice of Batman in Suicide Squad, and so they thought it was going to be Arkham related. And I'm like, this is not in that same universe. And the thing is, you know how I know y'all don't want another Arkham game? Is because y'all shot on Arkham Origins. You remember how hard they shot? And they shot on Arkham Origins so hard, even when one of the best fights you ever have in an Arkham game is in that game with Slade, one of the best fucking fights you ever have. And then you have the same fight with Slade in Arkham Knight, and then like it's 2 seconds.
Well, I'm gonna say this: we will be able to determine people's readiness for a new Arkham game by how they treat the new Wolverine game.
Oh man!
Even though that's going to be an Insomniac game, it has the same DNA.
Yeah.
We'll also know how they feel about Arkham when they drop that new Captain America game.
I didn't hear about a Captain
Rise
America
of Hydra.
Oof, okay, I'll fuck with it.
And Black Panther's supposed to be in it, but it's like the grandfather because it's the 40s.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So it's in that time period. I mean, same thing was going to be said. I found out later, like earlier, that Insomniac. I think Insomniac was the developer of this game. I could be wrong, but whoever was the developer of this game quietly canceled the Blade game.
What?
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
The Blade's been quietly canceled. So I don't know why that game was canceled. I was looking forward to that game.
I was too.
And like people forget about the Blade movie games. Blade 2 movie game was fucking awesome. Like that was fucking awesome. But I was really, really bummed that it was quietly canceled. But I'm also looking at getting I start using like Steam and stuff like that. So there was what's it called? The Steam machine?
Steam Deck?
Not the Steam Deck.
Oh, for your TV.
Yeah. Is it Steam machine is this called? So one thing that Henry might not know about me, but I'll go ahead and tell him anyway, is that I have a fascination with the Titanic. It would take me too long to explain to you why I have such a fascination with it, but I have a fascination with it. And there's a community for people who are into it. So like, man, whatever, dude, whatever. There's a community for people who are into it, and there is a Steam game coming out called Titanic: Honor and Glory, and I want to get a Steam machine just for that fucking game. I want to spend $1,000 just for that fucking game. You heard it here, folks.
What the fuck?
You heard it here, folks.
That's crazy. I support you, bro. No matter what. Even if you into some weird Titanic shit.
What is so weird about it? What are you into? That you into weird shit too? So stop it.
Like what?
I don't know. I could probably figure out some weird shit you into.
I guess true crime.
Which is like this is almost that.
I don't think the Titanic. I don't think it's weird. It's just like it's weird for you. Like I don't know. Like I just feel like I've been blindsided. Like where's this coming from?
It's been something I've been into. You remember Tim Dendy or Timothy Dendy?
No.
Okay, yeah, you might not have gone to school with him, but I know you remember Lon Hargrave.
Yeah.
Okay, so me and Lon used to hang out a lot, and we used to go to Tim's house, and Tim had like this big book of like ships, like ocean liners, and I would read all about the Titanic. Then I loved the movie. I was really into the movie.
Really?
I think it scared me. That's why I had such an interest in it. And then it's just like more and more, like especially in the last like 5 or 6 years, I've been more and more into it. And then finding out that like there is a community around people who are like interested, not in just the Titanic specifically, but like in ocean liners and like just like floating hotels, basically.
Yeah.
And just like the construction of them and like all that. It's really interesting to like really get down to like the details of how they were built and where they were built and like the details of like the sinking, because like a lot of ocean liners were super dangerous. So like it's the details of the sinking are just interesting to me.
Hey, bro, I can't knock the flow. I'm just saying, like it just caught me off guard a little bit. That's all I'm saying. Like I ain't knocking the flow.
Also, I'm texting a friend of mine right now, and your friend and mine, old Henry Milliman, not him, that's not who I'm texting, but we talked about him in here. And Henry told me one time that his life's dream was to become a beach bum. He might not remember this, and I hope he's listening to this, but I remember him telling me that his life's dream was to become a beach bum. And I remember thinking, I was like, what does he think a beach bum does? You think he's gonna go surf? He's never surfed before in his life, so he's where's he gonna go? Be a beach bum at Holly Beach?
In a fucking van on the beach.
Yeah, like he's gonna be a beach bum at Holly Beach. Like what the hell is he gonna do?
Holly Beach is crazy. Bro.
He's gonna surf up. He's gonna bodyboard
in Lake Charles.
He's gonna
like nobody on the beach.
Yeah,
like,
listening to Sublime.
Fuck.
Which that was crazy. Anyway, that's so.
Yeah,
sidebar,
man.
but
I don't even feel like doing any music today, bro. But I did want to see real quick if you had any funny stories, man, from just playing music around here. I got one.
Okay,
I got one that I could kind of start you off with. But you remember when we did the Battle for America? We did that twice. And so basically what Battle for America was, it was this nationwide like Battle for the Bands thing, which genuinely felt like a scam and probably was at a certain point. Yeah. See if you get that close to the camera. That was one of the flyers for the Battle for America. And it was crazy because we were like, 16, 17?
I had just turned 18.
18, somewhere around that. And this is like the first band we'd ever did. And the first year we competed, we came in like 7th place. But the next year we came in like 2nd. And like, people were upset. People did not like us for that.
Yeah, there's a couple people I'm thinking about that didn't like us for that.
And I'm not gonna name drop nobody, but just it was like some people didn't expect 2 black dudes and a fucking dude in a cowboy hat. Oh, and a dude that was like 15 at the time.
Yeah, Connor.
Because Connor played with us too.
Yeah, Connor was like 15.
To like come and lay down what we laid down. Because one of the biggest things that they told us, like you can't play any covers. Well, one dude, I don't even remember who it was, but he got up there and like played straight covers.
Oh, I don't know who that was. I don't remember.
I think it was I think it might have been.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Or it was somebody like that.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
But I think it was the first one. That he played "Shine on You, Crazy Diamond."
Yeah.
But he didn't do just part one. He did all
the
of it.
whole thing. Yeah,
He did the whole fucking song, and like it was good. Like I was like, that's good. He might win. And Devric was like, nah, it's supposed to be originals.
Yeah, it's all supposed to be original.
And it was all supposed to be original. So he didn't get that. But we had like went all out on how to do this show. We did like a drum break where everybody was on a drum.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool.
We stole that from a 311 show.
Yeah. We stole that from 311.
And I remember Ed took some videos, but like he was too close to the stage.
Yeah, it was so bad.
And so when we went back to listen to it, all we heard was.
Although I did like going back and seeing it. I remember that was like really fun because we did a transition into
one of our songs,
yeah.
and it was like tight.
Yeah, it was
like for our age, like the arrangement we had come up with, and like the stage stuff we decided to do, we was on one. We was on one. But I remember they had this one dude. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was from a local band. I think he still plays around here. It was either the first or second show, but he went around introducing himself to everybody. Hi, my name's so and so from such and such. How are you? And like I felt like he was doing it because he felt like they had won, and like he was just trying to. I don't fucking know.
And he played the year previously with another band, and then he started a new band, and his new band was the one that was playing this at this time, and he came up and he shook everybody's hands. He also,
he didn't really like us.
No, he
didn't really like
me.
Yeah,
I was about to say he really didn't like you.
I think it's because I got in an argument with his homeboys in a Facebook group.
Well, and then he started talking shit about our band.
Oh,
yeah. And then you went at him and he stopped like responding to you,
bro. Because we came in like second place and y'all didn't even get acknowledged. Like,
yeah, it was crazy.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. I'm remembering that night. Also, side note, they played with a bass backing track.
Yes.
So I remember Ethan's like. The hands ain't even lining up. Look at the hands; they're not even lining up.
They got a beat machine.
The hands ain't. Look at our hands; they ain't even lining
that
up.
Ain't right? They got a beat machine up there.
What's funny is like my Ethan impression is not far away from my Henry impression because they both have high pitched voices. So like Ethan was like, "Man, just shut the fuck up," and then you had Henry was like, "Dude, shut up, man! Oh, I fucking hate you." Like you have those two, and then if he's listening, he's gonna hate this. But it's oh come on, dude, shut up, and then
it's Ethan, all good, Henry. I tried to stand up for you, bro. I did. He shot me down.
But yeah, like Ethan's was really funny because I remember. Oh, dude, there's so much that I do remember because he didn't know like terms and shit. So he didn't know. He's like, he just says, "Oh, gotta put what was he saying?
His finger not in the right place.
Yeah, his finger not in the right spot.
And like if he didn't like a song, because I used to hate when y'all would get into it. You come up with a song and you be like, Ethan, how you feel about it? Like, I don't know. I don't like it. And you'd be like, oh, okay, so what the fuck? What you don't like about it?
What don't you like about it?
And here go Ethan. I don't like the beat.
Oh.
I don't like the beat to it. I don't like how the beat goes.
I don't like how the beat. I don't like the words to it either. I don't like the beat. I'm like, all right, dog, whatever.
He would say that, and I'd be like, well, damn, so just fuck me then.
Like, yeah, it's all on you.
I'm the one playing the drums, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't like the beat.
I just don't like the beat to it.
All right, dog, whatever. Let's move on. You know, like, I'll be like, whatever.
That was that time where he convinced Joey he was gay. We used to hang out with this dude named Joey who we met when Joey was like, what?
He's like 13 or
14. Yeah. And like, a part of it, I'm not gonna say it was pity because like we ain't have to pity him. He just didn't really have a whole lot of friends to hang out with, and we just ended up hanging out with dude. Like you know, it was fun.
He was fun. Yeah,
he was cool with people. You know,
he was fun to hang out with and fun to poke fun at.
Yeah, but it was funny because like we're all a little bit older than him. Ethan being the oldest, but like Ethan was like his big brother type, you know, figure. And I'll never forget one day we were at
our practice spot
at Joey's house actually, or no, it was at Ethan's house that night.
We were at Joey's.
No, we were at Joey's house because I remember we had to go take that ride.
Yeah. We took a ride around the block.
Yeah. And Joey went back to like his main house for something, and he was out of the room. And like while he was gone, I was like, "Hey man, what if we like convinced Joey that he was gay, that Ethan was gay?"
Yeah.
I don't know why we settled on Ethan. I think it's because he just spent the most time with Ethan.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be like, it would be the most like shocking thing to find out that Ethan was gay. which I mean, like this goes to show of the time period that we were in. Like this
but this more than anything, like I would definitely call this just boys being boys.
Yeah, just being.
Some people do shit and it's malicious and
yeah, we were just being stupid.
We were just being fucking dumb. Because we knew we would get like a reaction out of him. and boy did we. Because I forgot how we played it, but it was like Ethan tried to get Joey to come in the room or some shit like that.
Yeah, we ended up like, I can't remember how we did it either. Oh my God, I can't remember. I just remember like us telling him, he was like, "Oh dude,
Ethan need to tell you something."
Yeah, but he's and then he went up, he's like, "Joey, I'm gay."
It was funny because he was trying not to laugh. He was like he was holding it in.
And he's like, "Shut up, y'all lie."
No. As soon as he said,
"Shut up, y'all lie, y'all lie,"
because Joey had like this little like nasally like scrawny screamy voice, like y'all lie,
shut up,
Ethan, you're not gay. He was like, "Yeah, I am. I really am gay. I like this."
And we pretended I was mad about it.
Oh yeah,
that's why we took the ride. That's why we took the ride. Yeah. And I was like overly upset about it.
And we also like decided it'd be great to like leave Joey there with Ethan.
He's like, "What's happening?"
To let him
I don't know what's going on.
So let him stew in it. And so we left for like 5 minutes. Mind you, this dude's like 13 or 14.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know any better. But like we left for like 5 minutes and we came back. And by the time we came back, Joey was like outside freaking out.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh
man, what the fuck, man? I done slept in a bed on him."
Yeah. I forgot he said that.
That was the part that took me out. Man, I slept in a bed with this motherfucker and everything. He kind of trying to fuck me.
And he said, what did he say? He said, "I was sleeping on the floor," and he said, "Joe, you can come sleep with me if you want."
That's why he was doing it. That's why he was trying to get me in the bed so he could fuck me. He was like, "Joe,
chill out." He's not.
Because we got scared that he was gonna like go tell his mom or some shit.
Yeah, we were like, "Dude, it's."
Dude, it's just a joke. He was like, I don't know. And so he was like weird about it for like an hour. No, he was weird for like a couple days about it. Good times, man.
Good time. Oh man, that's so funny. I forgot all about that. But the shit that we would.
That's just one story out of a million that we could tell. But I think we're gonna have to do a part 2 on this one, man, where we can come back and just reminisce and tell some more stories. And to the people watching this, we just want y'all to know we're telling these stories just off the cuff for y'all enjoyment.
Yeah, just
stuff that happened to us that we feel like kind of made us who we are today. Because I just myself in the mouth. Goddamn. Just kind of stuff that we feel like helped us craft ourselves into who we are today. We miss Ethan and Joey. We miss him wherever he at, whatever he got going on. You know what I'm saying? But we will do a part 2. Mr. Taylor, is there anything else you want to tell the people?
I don't know.
By that time you fucking farted in my face?
Yeah, let's talk about that. So we were in his dorm. This was the greatest day of my life. We were in his dorm.
The greatest day of your life.
we were in the dorm and we were just like hanging out, and there were some girls
Hanging out
over.
with some girls.
There was girls over, and we told the girls that we were like auditioning for. There was a show at the time called "So You Think You Can Dance." So we were all telling we were auditioning for that show, and so they were like, y'all want to see our audition? And they're just like, well, yeah, let's see your audition.
And like usually, like the standard was if it was me and Devric and like girls around, especially if it was two of them, man, we gonna give y'all ass a show.
We gonna give you a show.
We gonna play around. We gonna joke. We gonna be silly. We gonna dance, and that's what we was doing.
That's what we do. We put on
Man with an Open
Man
Heart.
with an Open Heart.
Because it was like the dumbest song we could think of.
Yeah, it was kind of dancey, so like we were dancing to it. We were like dancing and shit, like all this different shit. And there was one part where I was like, I'm gonna do a handstand,
and when my legs in the air, you gonna grab them.
You go grab them,
and your face gonna be between my legs. You gonna be like, hey.
yeah. So,
but I wouldn't think about the fact that Devric's like a good bit shorter than me.
Yeah. So I do it. I do the handstand. Oh God, this is so embarrassing. It was more embarrassing for me than it was for
more
you.
embarrassing for me, nigga. What are you talking about? You farted in my face.
Yeah, it's like I do a handstand. He grabs my hands and my legs, and then I'll fart, and then he does. I just remember saying that. And I rolled over. I was like, dude, I need to get the fuck out of here. Oh my God.
It was like, I was like, yo.
We were trying to impress these girls, and I'm sitting there farting in old boy's face. Oh my God.
Or when you pants me in front of my mom.
I don't even remember the motivation for it. I just remember I pantsed him in front of his mom. Ethan laughed. Ethan was without his oxygen at the time. Ethan laughed so hard he had to get put back on his oxygen that night. He couldn't breathe.
Man.
It was so funny. Your little thing flopped out.
Bro, because like I was just getting to college and I was at that point where I was like, man, fuck wearing underwear. I don't want no fucking job. Mind you, I'm at home and my mom was in the kitchen and he did that shit. My mom didn't even say anything. She just walked out. She was like, what?
She was kind of tired of us at that point.
But that's life for you, man.
Oh my God, that's so fucking funny. Or that time we went to McDonald's, and you pretended to be a McDonald's worker.
Oh yeah, we got kicked out.
And we got kicked out. Like y'all don't work here.
Or look, one more quick one, because we were talking about Berserker. Well, I don't know if we really mentioned them, but that was a band we did one of those battles with. We ended up getting cool with those guys. They invited us to a party.
In Laurelville, yeah.
In Laurelville. And we had to drive through Iberia, but like on the way back, your tire got
flat. My tire got flat, and I freaked
and
out.
Like we were freaking out, and we didn't know what to do because we never really changed the tire before. But you had a jack.
I kind of knew how to do it, so
but the crazy part, we got stuck in front of the police station. Right, they were watching us the whole
fucking time.
Like. We looked through the front door, the glass in the window, and they like watching us.
Just watched us the whole time.
And eventually we got the tire changed and we left. I'm like, fuck, like, let's get out of here. But like we were in the car riding back to Abbeville, like, yeah, man shit. Grown man shit.
Oh, that we felt the same.
It's the type of shit that men's do.
We felt the same way when we put the Freon in your mom's car.
Or when we jump started my dad's van.
Yeah, dude, like we had some
little
monumental moments.
Moments, yeah, man.
Like of becoming men, like changing tires and like I remember then I was like, oh, if we could just like figure this out, it would be fun.
Yeah. And this was before like everything was on Google and AI shit. Like some stuff you just had to figure out. Like because when we jumped my dad's van, we didn't have no instructions.
Yeah, we didn't know how to do that.
We just had the wires and your car in the van, and I was like, fuck, my dad's van's dead. He's gonna be mad as fuck if I have to call him. Well, where's your car? Oh, it's at the house. Let's walk and get your car. Or was it my mom's car we got?
I think it was my car.
We got your car and we drove back and we got the cables. Well, this one's red and then that's red.
Yeah, so let's put it together.
I don't think we should put the red one on the black one because that just doesn't seem right. But yeah, man, I think in a few weeks here, we could do another episode that's kind of like this. But that time we'll have a guest next time. I don't know who it is.
I got an idea of who we can pull.
But we'll have a guest next time. But Mr. Taylor, you have anything else you'd like to add?
No, that's pretty much it.
Any show dates you got coming up?
No. Oh, hold on. I have July 3rd, I believe. We're playing in Baton Rouge with the Holding Daisies
Tight at Mid City.
at Mid City Ballroom with Better
up?
Late Than Never.
Y'all heard it now.
You heard it now. Let me make sure that's the date in case, somebody hears this and wants to come check us out. That would be great. Holding Daisies.
I got a few shows coming up. Julian Primo at Hideaway. And then some stuff with New Natives. I'll
July
post
3rd.
dates below. I'll post dates in the description. But y'all can see what I got going on at newnativesbrass.com. And
Check out Holding Daisies LA on Instagram. We'll be playing July 3rd with Better Late Than Never, Skip Distance, and Scaredy Cat at
right.
Mid City Ballroom,
y'all heard it here first.
Baton Rouge.
So y'all know what that means. That's the end of another Fast Forward feature. We just want to have fun this time and just talk a little bit about some of the good times. Maybe next time we'll talk about some of the bad times. But with that being said, this has been another episode of Fast Forward Future. And you know what I'm about to say. You can put that in your tape deck and play it. Y'all have a good one.